So the good folks over at City Limits would like me to share my top 5 favorite books with you. I've got an interesting collection of some books you may have heard of before, some you haven't. But without further ado, let's get started. So number 1 on the list for me is The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. This has long been my personal favorite book. I love the characters, I love the story, I love the time and place it's set in. In essence, it's a story about a bunch of expats running around post-World War I Europe. It's long been a favorite, and it's at the top of my list. Number 2 is Johnny Cash's autobiography, Cash the Autobiography. There's a scene in High Fidelity where John Cusack says this is his favorite book, and I'm not just trying to ride his coattails. I have loved Johnny Cash since I was a little kid. My first cassette was The Highwaymen, Johnny Cash, Chris Christopherson, Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings. It's a great book. He's got a really interesting life story, and I liked it so much, I named my son Cash. So the next book is something for younger readers. It's Man of Action by Teddy Roosevelt. It's illustrated, it's got photographs, it's everything about Teddy Roosevelt's life, digestible for a younger audience. As someone who wrote a book about the national parks, I have a lot to be thankful for to old TR here. It's also a gateway drug for younger people. If they like this, they might read some of his more verbose. So I wrote a coffee table book, and one of my favorite coffee table books is Magnum Magnum. It is a collection of photographs from Magnum photographers. If you're not familiar with the Magnum Collective, it's a group of some of the 20th century's most influential photographers. Henry Cartier-Bresson, Robert Capa. These were photographers who rose to prominence as photojournalists during World War II, and then street photographers like Elliot Erwitt. It's packed with over 500 photos of some of the most iconic images that have ever been produced. This book is getting a little hard to find. I think I found this one on eBay or maybe a used bookstore. So if you happen to come across it, I would definitely scoop it up. So last but not least, I don't have to tell you, it has been a crazy year. And in crazy times, sometimes it's nice to pour yourself a cup of coffee, retreat to a comfortable chair in a darkened corner, and pretend you're somewhere else. A book that accomplishes that for me is Cabin Farm. The subtitle here is Inspiration for a Quiet Place Somewhere, and that's exactly what it is. It's a book filled with images of beautiful cabins from around the world. It's something that I would say it's a book that lets me live vicariously through its images, and sometimes when the world just gets too much to take, it's nice to retreat to your quiet cabin. If you don't have one, at least you can get the book. So those are my top 5 picks. I encourage you to find copies of them if you can. I hope they bring you as much enjoyment as they brought me. Thanks for stopping by, and take care, everybody.